What is the latest weather update?
It's not looking good. So basically, there is a chance that through the day, 77 to 83% chance of rain.
No, but last time also it was 70 plus. We got a 12 over match.
Yeah, even today it seems like we'll be most likely heading for a start-stop affair, possibly. So even if the match starts, there's no guarantee that we're getting 40 full overs. Not a chance.
So toss is going to happen in next 10 minutes or not?
Yes, 10 minutes supposedly, but we'll see again if there were any delay. I guess we'd have known. Last time, remember, the toss also got delayed just at the last minute because there was a bit of a rain. Right now, I don't think it's raining.
It's not raining as of now.
Is it?
So the forecast.
It's not raining. Now, which could be bad news.
Yeah.
It will rain later.
Later on.
The match may get extended.
Any changes? There will be one. Is Ruturaj fit available?
I have no idea. I haven't seen a single update on the guy. And from last match onwards, we all thought that it was a bit of a shock.
But does it make a difference? Does it actually make too much of a difference?
Against Ireland.
At least Deepak Hooda got an opportunity.
Yes.
Whatever, see, opening is not his position where we see him as a future India player, but at least he got an opportunity, got a game.
And by the way, he would have been told at the 11th hour that you're going to open. It wasn't as if, match started and you told him.
He was designated opener. Ruturaj was there, fielded, and then we don't know what happened.
Yes. It's the Shardul Thakur. Yeah, font बढ़ा देंगे please, Shivam ji. Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's good.
Any update on Rohit?
So GGK is saying Sanju Samsung is the replacement for Joss Butler. Just unleash him.
I was actually a little surprised in the last.
About what?
Sanju Samson.
Not getting a game? Not getting a game?
What are you surprised about?
I didn't expect him to start, honestly.
What are you surprised about?
Okay, but that, at that time.
Deepak Hooda was ahead of him in the
Deepak Hooda is definitely ahead of him.
Yes.
But I thought maybe Ruturaj. See, as of now, if you ask me, Sanju Samson is ahead of Rahul Tripathi. But whether he gets a game even today, maybe he can get a game today if Ruturaj is not playing.
Sanju Samson. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
100%.
Sanju Samson. Love Rami wants to know who will be English captain now.
I would like to see Joss Butler be the captain. I mean, he's the vice captain, logical step up.
Yeah.
And the perfect man to continue that aggressive mindset kind of cricket they play.
I was just reading Michael Vaughan's comment also. He said, get Joss Butler as the captain.
Yeah.
Best choice, I think.
So Joe Root stepped down as the
Why
captain.
not Ben Stokes?
I don't think England want to.
England will not do that. England will not do that.
Why?
Because they are the pioneers of
split captain.
Split captaincy. I think they'll stick to that format. So Ben Stokes unlikely. Joss Butler. So they've got their second best player in Test cricket to lead them in tests, and
after Joe Root.
After Joe Root, because Joe Root was the
has
captain.
to.
So maybe they should give hand over the captaincy. Although
who's second best player? Joss Butler is second best player?
No, their best player. Because here the best player is not the captain.
Okay, I thought you said second best player you gave captaincy to test. Now find the second best player and give. By the way, second best player could be Ben Stokes.
Actually, if you think about it.
In T20s and
wide ball. But it's a debatable.
And especially
there's
for someone like Ben Stokes, who who's injury prone and also he takes a lot of breaks. At least he's in the last 1 or 2 years he has taken a lot of breaks.
Some breaks for mental issues.
Yes.
He went through some bad time personally.
When his dad had passed away.
Yes, so bad time personally. Then obviously he's a genuine all-rounder who bowls a lot.
You're already going to be putting a lot of burden on him. Do you want to give him all three formats captaincy? No, I think Butler's the best.
Yeah. Sansal Bhardwaj is saying Arshdeep should play instead of Bhuvi. Actually, that is true. I'll tell you why. Because Bhuvi has nothing to prove. Now you don't want to see him. What is he going to prove? And it's not that you're playing against a very strong opposition that you need to win, and you're worried that if you don't play your best bowler, you won't win. So if that is the case, why not give Arshdeep a chance? I think.
And also, one of the reasons why I would want to see Arshdeep, although I won't be surprised if he doesn't get a game today also, is that you're not playing too much of Test cricket in near future, leading to the the T20 World Cup. So Bhuvi will get enough games. Bhuvi will get enough games, so you can actually manage his workload also.
True.
Yes.
So you have to see you're playing one Test match here. I think before T20 World Cup, then you aren't playing too much of.
No, I doubt.
Bangladesh, I think you'll play.
Bangladesh, possibly 2 Test matches or 1 Test. That is
one or two. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, but
so
mostly it's
Bhuvi
white
would
ball.
be So Bhuvi would be on the road for quite a long time. He'll get quite a good number of games. So you can also, because he's been playing. He played against Sri Lanka. Before that, against West Indies also. If I remember correctly, New Zealand also. So then he's been playing quite a number, and he's proven his credentials, because there was an element of doubt some time back, but now it's
Pradeep Srivalsan is saying, guess who is back from Antarctica? How was your vacation? You went to Antarctica for vacation?
I think.
No, but tanning, what do you do in Antarctica? You get tanned in Antarctica.
I went to the hills.
Yes. Then why is he saying Antarctica?
The cricket expert is saying Surya is yet to prove his mettle outside India. He has played all games in India against minnows. Cricket expert, but that's not his fault.
No. You'd perform against the kind of opposition he was put up against.
Yeah, how can you doubt someone like a Surya Kumar Yadav? Yeah, class batsman he is. Absolute
Actually,
class.
unfortunately, he got that duck at the worst time possible, because now suddenly the brick bat's out for him. I have no idea why.
No, he's in a very august company. The 3 Indian batsmen who've got golden ducks against Ireland are Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, now Surya Kumar Yadav. He's in august company completely. My phone is continuing to make noises because SportsTak app is on an
They
overdrive.
barrage of notifications. It's a weird thing waking up in the morning seeing this thing. If you haven't checked your phone in a while, there's so many of them.
How do I turn that? Mute.
You can turn off the notifications. There'll be an option somewhere.
No, I want to keep the notifications.
Yeah, but that's good. Sometimes you just get some good breaking news in there.
Good breaking news. So you
download the
want
app.
to.
So if it's not raining, I think it is not raining right now.
It doesn't seem like it is.
What we are going, I think we'll have the toss in next 2 to
3 minutes. Yeah, pretty much.
from now.
Yeah. I hope we get to see a 20 over match, simply because, as Ireland showed, that there are no walkovers. They didn't have a great start yet, put a decent total.
I mean,
then India needed someone like a Deepak Hooda to play a
Yeah,
inning.
Deepak and Hardik, without that, they could have been in trouble if they got one more wicket.
Yeah.
Oh, Hardik has his shades on.
So
he's got the team also.
he's got the team sheet. It's pretty
Coming
chilly
out.
there. It's pretty
Yeah,
chilly,
it's
but
around 16-17 degrees in
but
Ireland.
Hardik's not wearing a sweater.
See the same.
Is he? Or is he?
Yeah, it looks like he's
See the
wearing.
glass
See,
that
this
he's
is-
wearing.
Yeah. We just checked out the same glass just now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It was way out of our budget.
Budget,
so
and they get them for free, mind you. So
they get it for free.
most likely, if they're sponsored,
No,
then
no.
yes.
Yes.
Oh.
No, not because the
India के लिए खेलना चाहिए
and
था.
also the shot that you just missed.
Yeah. I know.
So the
No, but he doesn't give to everyone.
anybody and everybody. If all they have
Acha.
a favorite restaurant here also.
Yes, I know.
All these
I know.
players.
No, but they
usually
don't. Few of them do.
Yeah, the Delhi ones. No.
In the most upmarket area of. I know that. I know what you're talking about. But then not all of them go there, na.
But this
Few
wasn't
close.
too expensive though.
It's for me too. You are a rich man.
No.
I will never spend that kind of money on a
Not a
pair of glares. Yeah, no chance. Let's ask Shane. What do you make of 10k glares?
No.
No way.
No,
Right?
no,
No way. No way.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Of course, I'm in a different tax bracket, so can't
No,
comment.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, even then.
See,
it's a
a
lot,
middle class
it's a lot.
mentality will always stay.
Yeah,
na.
10K.
I mean, I
Oh, wait, no,
was
for
brought up in a
glasses?
middle class household. How will it suddenly change?
10k? Nah, it's a lot.
I can't. No matter how much money I have, I never.
Good brand, I'm guessing also. You don't need to name
to
it.
learn a lot from you. Trust
Yeah. It's I see what happens now. Grew up in a middle class household, so
No, I
everything
also-
was
No.
not easy when we were kids.
No,
And so those things have stayed. Like I may have far more money than my parents could afford, but because also buying powers have gone up. But I just can't see myself buying. It just hurts me.
No, I completely agree. In fact, I also grew up in a middle class family,
Yeah.
and Hardik Pandya also grew up in a middle class family.
And he's on a toss.
2 tosses on the trot, the man is well.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll.
Oh, those are nice glares. I'll give him
Exactly
that.
same.
Huh?
They're nice glares.
Exactly
Huh?
same.
Yeah, it is. Too cool for school. He's looking like a rock star. New
He is
glass.
a rock star.
Yeah.
No, but I think that must have been Hardik only. I thought I saw Rishabh.
No, I think he
in
was
the-
also. You're right.
Huh?
I think.
Rishabh,
Even latest na, the company. So
Oh, they
once
flew the bat. My God.
No, good.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, that's fine. See, against
Actually, if you
Ireland-
remember, he said last toss also that they were looking to bat, and
Yeah,
then
the
he said
only reason-
conditions changed.
Yes,
it gives them a better opportunity. See, the sun is also out.
Oh,
now.
look at that. Interesting.
Nice. Sun is
And-
out.
and
Breaking
gone.
news. It's sunny
No, it's
in
gone
Dublin.
again. Nah.
No, it's sunny. It's sunny.
And
Sunny
if
in
it's-
Dublin.
And see the skies.
Blue.
Yes, very clear.
Very
Fairly clear.
Blue skies, sunny in Dublin.
So
Rain may be predicted, that'll come later. But the good thing is that even if it comes like 1.5, 2 hours later, you'll get to see
there-
Indian batting.
I think there are a few changes. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been carrying that sheet.
Yeah, but I don't think it's any new caps then. Otherwise, you'd have known
No,
beforehand.
the sheet na sometime to give na, you have to
You give it to the opposition.
Yeah.
So generally,
So
you
just
do
for
For
carry.
the guy who was okay.
No, the team
Ishan
is here.
Kishan and Sanju Samson are going to open. Deepak Hooda is number 3. Suryakumar Yadav is number 4. 5 is
Hardik.
Hardik Pandya, the captain. 6 is Dinesh Karthik. Then Akshar Patel, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Harshal Patel,
Ravi Bishnoi.
Umran Malik. So Yuzi Chahal has been rested for this game.
And you brought in Ravi Bishnoi.
And Sanju Samson is in for Ruturaj Gaikwad, who was always a doubtful starter for this
He's
match.
apparently got a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
And no Arshdeep, as a lot of people.
Yeah, but I
were
wouldn't have
asked.
minded saying again. Akshar in these conditions, they're still carrying on. With
Yeah,
that experiment.
even I thought that maybe they can go in with another fast bowler instead of Akshar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could have. Anyway, they've stuck with maybe because I think Akshar may not get too many games now going forward. So if he's there, play. Or if you could have given if you needed a batting option, Venkatesh Iyer, he's also been waiting. He could have got a seam bowling.
Same left bow, left arm,
Yeah.
lower down.
Yeah.
Would have worked.
Correct. So 2 changes for the Indian team.
Yeah.
Ravi Bishnoi is in for Yuzi Chahal, and because of Ruturaj Gaikwad's injury, Sanju Samson comes
The
in.
Justice for Sanju gang gets his
Yeah.
victory.
No, but this we had also said
Yeah, we fully, of course.
that now, yes, he is
I think
there, but he
he
could
was
have
the
come
only option.
ahead of.
He was the only option.
No, you had
You
Rahul
could have put
Tripathi,
Tripathi and
but he's just coming.
But Rahul
exactly.
Tripathi and
Yes,
I think
yes.
Sanju Samson would be.
ahead of the pecking
Agreed,
order. Yeah,
agreed,
I agree.
absolutely agree.
And actually, irrespective of the conditions, whether it would rain later or not, I think it was a good decision on India, on Hardik, the decision that India took, to bat first. It will allow them to bat full 20 overs. What if
Yeah.
Ireland, they get out for a low score, say about 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then you don't get that, all
Yeah.
your players don't get the opportunity to play.
Also, I think the one other reason they could have decided to bat because rain is predicted later. So they are like, okay, let us bat.
Harshal is also there, na?
Harshal, yeah.
Avesh played the last game.
Avesh.
So
But
Harshal
I'm glad
comes
they're
in.
sticking with Umran.
Yeah.
One over last time around seemed a little unfair.
Only fair. Only fair you stick. No, I think the reason is also for batting because if rain is predicted second half, they bat first, so they bat according to 20 overs with that strategy. Second half, maybe because rain, so you start off thinking you're going to bat 20 overs. After 5 overs, rain comes and they say, oh, revised target. Suddenly you have to now score at whatever 20 and over for the next 3 overs or whatever, something like that. So he said,
So if there's no early rain predicted, then it just makes sense to bat.
yes.
Last time, remember, he did say that the only reason they chose to bowl was because rain was predicted early on.
Yes.
So,
True.
They've seen the kind of batting or bowling that Ireland have. So I think
I think their batting didn't look too bad last time around.
because of one man.
Tector.
Who's got a new bat?
Yeah. Let's see if he plays with that.
Hardik Pandya.
Let's see if he plays with that.
Hardik liked his batting so much, give him his bat. That'll be interesting if he comes out to bat. Hardik's got an SG bat, na?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll know if he comes out.
Yeah.
Hector. with an SG bat.
Anybody remembers which bat did he use in the last game?
No.
Must have been a GM or something like that. We can check out. In terms of images, we'll find out. If Shivam is listening, he may even quickly find it in.
The interesting
he's not
thing is
listening.
that he's not part of the 11. Oh, he
is.
sorry.
Tector's there. Tector's there.
Oh, sorry.
No way that, you're not Hardik Pandya, Tector. You were right.
He's not there. He's not quite all there today. Are not this? What bat was Tector using? Put up match pictures of the last match. On this only, put Harry Tector, not
Put Harry Tector bat.
yes, not Hardik Pandya. No, just put Harry Tector because it will throw up images of when he was batting, latest images, right? So
No, see.
they are there. See, go check out.
So GM.
GM. I told you, be a GM, something like that. So GM, if he doesn't come out with his GM bat today and comes out with an SG bat, then you know he's using the bat that Hardik Pandya has gifted him. But yeah, why not Arshdeep? Yeah, I can't understand. Same thing. Bhuvaneshwar is going to the World Cup.
Vice captain. How can you rest your vice
How
captain?
does it matter? Give that young boy a chance. And you're playing against Ireland also, not the best team.
No, that I understand, but vice captain, in case the captain gets injured in the middle of a game, then what happens?
Then you give the vice to vice captain, like it is happening with the test team.
You have someone like
Your
DK
captain
there.
and vice captain both are
No,
injured.
that's fine, but I think vice captain has to play. Because why do you have a vice captain in place?
Someone will.
No, I understand. You are right. Giving an opportunity to Arshdeep and.
Okay.
And
Keep
for
the vice
me,
captain.
Arshdeep was ahead in the pecking order.
Okay.
Or you could
I'm
have
saying keep Bhuvi as the vice captain. So Harshal, you made him sit out previous
then
game. You didn't have
have-
to bring him instead of Avesh bring him.
You replaced Avesh instead of bringing Harshal. You could put Arshdeep there. Gives you a different dimension.
Agreed.
No, to be very honest, I thought that at least for that spot in the 5 fast bowlers slot, I thought Arshdeep was ahead of Umran Malik because he was a left arm fast bowler.
Yeah.
But they've gone in with Umran Malik first, so.
Yes. Love Ravi says now Sanju needs to get the most out of this opportunity if he wants to play concert. Absolutely.
He has to score like a quick fire 60, 70, get 100, nothing like it.
By the way, which he may, going by the trend, the first match usually fires.
Yeah.
It's the matches after that.
But internationally, he's rarely fired. That's also part of the problem.
That is true. But yeah, I think Sanju Samson, again, we keep
Needs a
talking
big
about
knock.
potential, that is very good. You've got a chance now.
And if he does well, good. If he doesn't, he would also know that the next opportunity that
Will
he
be
gets,
taking a while.
It will take a long time.
Because
There's a lot of, I think Indians, the middle order, the top order is stacked.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Akash Bhardwaj is saying, sir, this England is different. India should be ready for a hard battle. Akash, 100%
I
agree.
agree.
What Rahul Dravid has said, this England is different. What did Moeen Ali say in the interview today? He said, if you had asked me a month ago about this series, that who's the way, he would have said 3-1 India. But Moeen Ali is saying, this England team, what I've seen of them now, I'm saying they have an edge.
No, I understand. I think England, they have the edge against India, but I still feel that India will not let them score so freely.
Yeah, like New Zealand.
Like India, they have a better bowling attack. It's just that the preparation might just hamper India's chances a bit for this one-off test, because for England, they're playing. They played 3 high-quality matches against New Zealand,
the World Test Championship holders,
and India maybe they may be short on practice.
they were playing a nice,
Especially the quality.
they were playing good practice games. So letting
Against-
Jadeja bat twice,
Against
letting
each
Shreyas bat twice.
And against each other.
Actually, it felt like an amalgamation of a warm-up game, tour game, and an intra-squad game all rolled into one. very good dynamic.
GGK says if he gets 4 games, 1 against
He'll get at
Ireland,
least
3
2
against
centuries.
England, Sanju will at least get 2 centuries.
I
But
like
I
his
don't think
optimism.
he'll get
Against
games.
England,
He
not
will
a chance.
Because your main players are expected
But
to be
no,
back.
Rahul is not there. So who bats in place of
Who?
Oh, Shikhar Dhawan in ODIs, yeah.
Yeah,
he's not
Shikhar
In
getting it.
ODIs, yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you have T20s also.
Shikhar will open with Rohit.
Yeah, then in T20.
I saw pictures of Shikhar today practicing in Gurgaon.
Huh?
Nice.
Nets he was doing.
There must be. Oh,
Push.
must be- Okay, push academy. Oh.
He's doing nets there.
Hmm.
He's getting ready. But T20 also, Rohit is going to be back.
Rohit will be back, but then who with him? Kohli?
There's Ishan Kishan.
Oh yes, there's Ishan Kishan. Yeah, he would be well
Ishan
ahead in the
Kishan,
pecking. Well ahead in the pecking order. Yeah,
And for all you know, they may take Ruturaj as a backup.
yeah, Ruturaj, if
he's
he's
fit.
it's a small niggle. Apparently.
Also, by the way, Ruturaj also small career but gets injured. So it's happened. No, he missed the earlier series when he was picked, and then
Also, he's
last
not-
moment they had to send a replacement. for
Also,
him.
his problem is that he's the opposite of Sanju, slow starter. So he needs a few games to get going. If IPL history is anything to
Yeah.
go by.
Ritvik Boja is asking you, where is Prithvi Shaw?
In the reckoning,
Physically, I think he was in Bangalore a couple of days ago.
captaining
After
Mumbai.
that-
with the umpires.
After that,
Those bad images, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't like the attitude of the Bombay team. They find it very hard to swallow a defeat.
True.
You could see it. A team like MP were beating them, arguing with the umpire. Those didn't make for great scenes. But again, Prithvi Shaw also, as I'm saying for Sanju Samsung, he has to knock the door open. Have an outstanding
He
season. He
was-
got his chances in
The
Test
thing is
match
that he
cricket.
got his chances. First, he was a little unlucky with that one injury before the Australia series, but even before that, and then after that, he's had his off-field
No,
issues
Australia
as well.
series he batted. Not before. He batted
which
in the Australia series.
Remember, he got injured in the warm-up.
Then he got-
yes, he
Shubman
twisted
came
his-
later.
He twisted his ankle at the boundary and
During a warm-up game, if I'm not
what
wrong.
did India do? What did India do? India asked him to stay back. They could have easily sent
him
him
home.
back.
Yeah, but he played the Test. I think 36 all out. He was there. He played.
Yes, he
played.
was. For the I'm talking about the series before.
Yeah, the 2018-19 one.
2018-19 one.
I'm saying in Australia he got 2 Test matches, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think he
remember
played.
Mitchell Stark brutally
He and
exposed
Mayank
him.
Agarwal, in fact, he and Mayank Agarwal
Were the first
started.
choice options,
So, but
correct.
Shubman came much later.
I think Prithvi Shaw played the first test. He didn't
Yeah.
play the second test, if I'm not wrong.
That was, he got castled by Stark.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
So then
I think he played second also, didn't he? I
because
think.
Rohit came in
And then Shubman comes in.
so Shubman didn't Shubman open in the second test.
So
Not sure.
Rohit
Yeah.
comes in after the second Test match.
Yes, third test.
Third and
was there.
fourth.
Third, because
Yeah.
he'd missed the first two
But
due
I
to
think
quarantine.
this
You
one
may be
missed. Prithvi played second Test match also.
I think you may be right.
I'll just check. Can you open the scorecard, please?
Let me- you
Shivam?
carry on, let me just
No, no, he'll open it.
Yeah, but the thing-
Scorecard for India, Australia,
Melbourne
Test match.
And that's the thing. I think with Shaw,
2021.
he's not. I think he had off-field issues as well. He had that retractive ban and everything.
Yeah.
So I think that's also severely hampered his chances. He fitness issues, a lot of problems.
That has been the issue.
He needs
But
to
see, again, the good thing with him is he's young. So,
scroll down.
He's been young.
नीचे आ जाओ.
But he's still young and all.
नीचे, नीचे, नीचे. keep going.
Niche. We didn't see India's one.
No, he didn't play the
We didn't see.
Ah,
Shubman came from.
Shubman came from the
He
side.
got dropped. I
He
think
played the first Test. that means.
He didn't play the second.
again because Stark had exposed him so
And
badly.
you would also remember, the tour previous to this one. He was there. He twisted his ankle
In the warm-up match,
In
yeah.
the warm-up match at the boundary,
Yeah.
and the Indian team management decided not to send him back. But later on, midway during that tour, he was sent back
Yeah.
because of
बोलो ना.
disciplinary issues.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, there were some issues with the franchise also, the IPL franchise also, and they had to, tell him. So he needs to really start focusing back. He's blessed with talent, another one of those
Lot of
talented
talent,
guys.
lot of talent.
But he has to start focusing and being, see that dedication. I remember when he was a young kid, he was breaking all records. We featured him at that time. Talking about 10, 12 years ago, did stories on him that there's this young kid from
school
Virar,
cricket, yeah.
from Virar who's going to be the next big thing. That talent, that dedication, his father taking him all the way in local trains, making him play cricket, that needs to come back. That hunger, that dedication needs to come back. So,
And he's far too talented to waste this
Yeah,
so many
absolutely.
opportunities. Every year, if he is falling back in that pecking order, players like Ruturaj Gaikwad. Who was Ruturaj Gaikwad a couple of years ago? Nobody knew. See, I'm not saying that he, of course, people know who Ruturaj was in domestic cricket, but suddenly through IPL, through Chennai Super Kings, he had arrived and he has played now. And where is Prithvi Shaw? The amount of talent that he has, and I think he's wasted many opportunities in these few years.
Saurabh Jha saying, what is the point of playing Chahal in the first T20 if you have to play Ravi Bishnoi in the second? Should have given him both T20. Actually, I was saying, I don't know about you guys, I said that time also, don't play Chahal because Chahal is your best spinner.
Is your first choice spinner, undisputed.
You are going to play him in England anyway and he's going to go forward.
I would have actually played Chahal.
Today also?
Yes.
He's too good for this team.
These conditions.
He's too good for them.
No, I understand.
I'm saying if at all you want to give any opportunity to Bishnoi, now is the time. You could have played him 2 games. Because Chahal, is a number one. Today I read Graham Swan's interview in the morning. What has Graham Swan said? That Chahal is the number 1 spinner in the world. And he says that he should be part of the Indian Test squad also.
That too, even I agree.
Yeah.
Just that he is himself not playing Ranji Trophy.
Yes. Correct.
He should have. In
Absolutely.
fact, he wanted to.
Agreed. So, yep. Rahul Chaturvedi wants to know, how do you sum up Morgan's career? For me, he's the man who revolutionized white ball cricket. He is also a good batter. 2-3 years not good for him. Now people just remember him as Mazrat. No,
I agree. I mean, I did a cheap plug. I did a nice video on Morgan, and I did actually sum up. His record.
You did a video on him. Whether it's nice or not, it's for them to decide.
No harm.
See, I
did a small video on him. But if you look at his records, there are a lot of records. In fact, just highest run scorer for England in both white ball and T20 cricket. Most number of caps in ODIs, most number of sixes in white ball cricket, both ODIs and T20s. Number of sixes, he's hit the most. He also has that record of 17 sixes. Afghanistan. And of course, even before that, he was someone who, as a batsman, kind of embodied that T20 mindset from well before. We're talking about his Ireland days.
What about his days with KKR?
I mean, look, he was poor as a bat, but a captaincy got them to the final, no?
Yes.
And in the IPL, he never did well. But if you look at his record in England domestic for T20s and stuff, always a top-notch player. BBL, he did well.
Why is this a cheap plug?
It's actually not
cheap
that.
Plug, no, he said
because he's experienced. I'm saying that if you want to follow this thing, please check it out.
Not only video. What did you say? Very good
nice
video. Very nice video. Nice.
I didn't say very good. That would be far too much even for me.
I'll agree with this, that he actually revolutionized the English cricket. But he was given the mandate. In fact,
all the more reason for him to actually take that and then to do it.
In 2015, when he got that call and he was asked, he was a little surprised. In fact, he had given up. He had given up, almost given up on playing cricket, international cricket, and suddenly gets a call.
Yeah. He and the Silverwood, was it?
Chris Silverwood.
Silverwood and him, they are the ones who came together to just change their
that
white ball approach.
Was it
Ashley Giles, the technical director.
He was
cricket director or director of cricket.
He was still quite recently, in fact, he got replaced.
The best praise come from Moeen Ali, who said that I will compare Eoin Morgan to MS Dhoni. He said I've played under both Morgan and Dhoni, and he says they are very similar and as good.
So fun fact about these two, since we're talking, both of them have the joint number of most number of games captained in T20I cricket, 72. Morgan has one more win than Dhoni in T20I cricket.
I think maybe
42 to 41.
Both of them were very good players, Dhoni and Morgan, but and one common factor was perhaps they could get the best out of any player, even if they are not going through a very great patch. So I think they had that ability of to get the best out of their players. Exactly like you said last season, IPL. Morgan was actually a Mazrat, but still his team.
Yeah, but the captaincy was good. Batting was horrible.
But his team played the finals.
Exactly.
Rahul Vasudev is saying, please share your thoughts on my World Cup squad. He's gone with. By the way, in terms of World Cup squad, don't limit it to 15. The good chance India will take 18 or 20. Huh?
Yeah,
Nobody can stop the BCCI. They'll pay the TADA, whatever hotel.
But officially the squad will
They'll
be
be 15.
ICC,
But they'll travel.
to ICC. I think
Will Navdeep Saini travel
we'll have to ask Chandresh.
in the squad of 18 or 20?
But he's a good guy, Navdeep.
Oh yes, good bowler also.
He had immense talent. I was very impressed when, in fact, everybody. He had that height, he had that raw pace, he had that bounce,
150,
everything he had.
150.
He just had to improve further and further and further. But I think he got stuck somewhere.
He's still with the team right now. Not part of the squad, but he's there.
Nobody is even talking about him.
So that's because he's not part of the squad now.
No, I am saying there are. See,
Okay.
a lot of players. Umran Malik was was not part of the squad, but he travelled when India were in South Africa. A lot of players, but you still talk about them. Nobody is actually talking about Navdeep Saini. One fine day, our dear friend Chandresh said, I just noticed that Navdeep Saini is also travelling. I said, yeah, he's travelling as a net bowler. So that's what Nikhil is also saying. A lot of players will
go.
Yeah.
So what's his squad like? KL, Rohit, Virat, Sky, Hardik, DK, Jaddu, Harshal, Bhuvi, Bumrah, Chahal, Rishabh Pant, Shreyas Iyer, Avesh, Akshar / Bishnoi, Huda / Venki. I think pretty much.
Pretty decent score.
Yeah.
I think he's his squad is first 11. KL, Rohit, Virat, Sky, Hardik, DK, Jaddu, Harshal, Bhuvi, Bumrah.
Yes, and Chahal.
This is his 11.
Yeah.
Then he says Rishabh Pant.
12.
Shreyas
13.
13. Avesh is
14. He's put 16 people basically.
16. Yeah. So, and also you don't have a Shami here. You don't have.
Yeah, exactly. Shami is not there.
Yeah. So
He doesn't have Shami
there's no Shami here.
and no Ishan Kishan.
Ishan Kishan.
No, he's in contention for sure.
Now
May
he
not
is.
make the cut.
Now he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And also
And that's what we used to say, no? That there's so much cricket. We don't know. Out of nowhere, he had a pretty average IPL. Gets the chance in international cricket, smacking everyone out of the park.
Yep.
And also, you never know with the
Come out of it, Shivam, please.
the injuries that
Bottom.
suddenly if you have a player injured. Now I don't think we can go back to that same template of formula that Virat should open.
Yeah. And Anshit Mittal is saying Shami. He's also pointing out you missed out on Shami.
Exactly.
Pawan Dhankara is saying Ishan Kishan to wicket keep. Not today, I think.
No,
DK was
DK is
a
the
designated
designated
wicket keeper last time. I think he'll continue. Abhishek Das has a question. How can they be related?
Related.
No, he is not.
They're different parts of the country.
Altogether.
Come on here.
Abhishek Day comes from the same state, I think.
As Dada.
As Dada, yes.
But
Yes.
I don't think Abhishek,
That's not
Akshar and
true.
Dada.
But no, but
Dada-
what has prompted this question? I cannot understand.
Exactly.
Dada, what has that got to
I
do
can
with
still understand
another spinner if you were talking about?
not the
Who is dropped from the
Another
Ranji
administrator,
Ranji team also? That spinner.
Shan.
I don't know. All I'm saying is, how is he talking about the president anyway? What has he got to do with the selection?
Anything, yeah.
He is not even present. See, the
No, he has been present sometimes, as was reported.
Okay. So, but officially,
But that doesn't mean that he is selecting teams.
exactly, he can't influence elections. He cannot.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Mr. Consistent wants to know, Ruturaj is injured and today or tomorrow India's squad for England series will be announced, the white ball squad. Can he be there? He can be,
Yeah,
depending on the extent of the injury, because they're not going to discard him immediately,
Yeah.
especially with no KL Rahul around. You may need backups and you will take enough players. He could still be there, I think. But if that injury is not looking good and you have to wait for another week or two, then I think it's done.
Then suddenly Sanju is thanking his lucky stars.
do we have any update on KL Rahul's groin?
No.
Yeah, last I knew he was flying to Germany to sort the injury. And the only reason people know is because he was traveling with Atiya Shetty. So, yeah, traveling with his girlfriend. Yeah, that's a. Yeah.
I didn't know.
I've
It was
seen-
on social media.
Yeah, I've seen news reports on it also.
Okay.
Exclusive
I have no idea what's exclusive about.
Keeps a tab on all juicy gossip.
So, what's the relation? Atiya Shetty and...
They're in a relationship.
Is it?
Yeah.
That all, yeah, you see on these filmy website report. I don't know.
I mean, they've
never have they come out and never said?
I thought he was friends with Sunil Shetty, KL Rahul all these
Still
years.
could be.
Could be, but I think it's still debatable.
Because Sunil Shetty is a big cricket fan.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and he's involved in cricket. Cricket as in
Watching cricket?
very involved.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know. His involvement is
Very important.
what else? How is my journey going with India? Great, yaar. Alok, amazing. Said great guys for company. What else can I ask for? And you guys for company.
Yes.
So, what is the question? Sanju Samsung, he seems to be a great hitter of the ball. Is he going to the World T20? Alok, it seems tough right now.
Yeah.
It's very tough to squeeze into that 11 or that 18.
15 also.
15 though very tough. 18 also, 19 also. If you're going maybe then also. How many chances will he get? Will he be part once everyone is back? Will he be part of the squad? I don't think so. Unless for future series also you experiment. And if you're doing it, we've already done a program on that. I think that would be like shooting yourself in the foot. So India shouldn't do that. Play your best team. If you're going to go in with Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, all these players, KL Rahul, then you might as well play them, regularly. If you're going to do it, then how do you fit in a Sanju Samsung? If you don't fit him in these games, then how do you take him for the World Cup? So all of that is interconnected. Right now, I think it seems very tough. Never know, today he smashes 100.
Yeah.
Then suddenly he's back in the
Then you
reckoning.
say, okay, the backup and Ruturaj is injured. If you have to send another opener as backup, Sanju Samsung go, then he's waiting. Maybe another injury happens. He gets to play.
Sanju for World Cup.
Then who knows? Destiny. Anything could happen.
Go down a bit.
But the comment is there up in full also, if you want to read
Which
it.
one?
The same comment, yeah.
Abhi Adhikari is... So he's saying Virat captain and didn't play Ashwin in England. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And Mr. Rawat and his boss used to come up with a masala conspiracy theory. So if Ashwin doesn't get in the 11, will we hear some conspiracy theories? Abhi, I don't know if I can come up with a conspiracy theory again, but at that time I cannot say whether it was a conspiracy or not, but I just reported what I was told by some of the people who were present there. I shouldn't name them. Even the head coach Ravi Shastri to an extent wanted Ashwin to play in one of the test matches, but Virat didn't, because Virat thought that we should go in with Ravindra Jadeja, that's it. And as things stand, Virat stands vindicated. Because at the end of the day, at the end of that particular tour, India were leading 2-1. So a lot of people actually wanted to play Ashwin, but some of the players, of course Virat insisted on not playing Ashwin, or rather I would say to play with Ravindra Jadeja, and some of the senior players did back him, by the way, including Ajinkya Rahane, if I
And I don't see that anything changing. I'm pretty sure they'll go with Jadeja only.
Conspiracy theory
is a bit much.
That was the story. There was no conspiracy to it. Anyways, the Indian openers,
I hear.
Sanju and Ishan Kishan. Shorter this time. Anyways,
Jayesh is suddenly Rishabh Gayab from T20 hai. How?
He's in the
He's
test
in the
squad,
test
yeah.
squad. Yeah.
Simple.
Have to be Gayab.
Yeah.
Abhishek, they saying Ashwin Sena bowling average is 42. Jadeja bowling average is 36.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe that's why Jadeja plays ahead of him.
Sena, South Africa,
England, Australia.
But Mr. Consistent's funny comment is, he's like, Rohit Sharma posted a thumbs up pic of himself. A lot of people thought that he's saying he's recovering. But it's actually him saying all the best, the Indian team for the match.
or maybe
He's He's got his own
That's interesting interpretation.
of the photo.
Positive again.
Yeah.
No, RT-PCR, you had to undergo that RT-PCR.
अच्छा, अनुराग त्रिपाठी सिंह, राहुल सर और निखिल सर हिंदी में करो एक दिन साथ में. अनुराग त्रिपाठी जी, आपको हम बताना चाहेंगे, हम आज तक पे आते हैं ना हिंदी में. आज तक का जो डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म है यूट्यूब में, उसमें हम आते हैं हिंदी में. प्लीज आप उस पर देखिए. हियर वी आर इन इंग्लिश.
अच्छा है यार, आप भी रहो हमारे साथ यहाँ पे.
हाँ,
We'll also learn something from you और आप भी हमसे
Exactly.
पता नहीं
चलो.
किसी लायक हो.
See you now. Middle of the
prediction
innings.
time.
Score prediction. What prediction this?
To be fair, India will batter them, I think. So
The Love Rami is predicted 180.
yeah, I'm standing. Ooh,
Shari. Samsung faced the ball, but they're showing Kishan.
Kishan Kishan.
Yeah.
One was, no, but to be fair, this is the same thing that was showing 208 kilometers per hour for
That was the
movie.
right
So
180. I think.
Hardik, don't worry. I don't think Mayank is going to play that test match.
yeah, he's there just purely as a backup.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I think India will score somewhere around 230.
Whoa.
That's a lot. 190, I think.
Huh? 190? I'm saying 232.
I'll say 205.
205.
Yeah, Pratik Mondal 220. Dinesh Goyal is
Just standing with you
230.
232. Nobody is coming close to my score.
Swami Swaminathan 200.
GGK
Pratik
Sanju
Mandal.
100 loading. That's
Mr. Consistent is saying 287.
Mr. Consistent.
Anurag Tripathi is written in Hindi 180.
Vansh Jain is gone with 235. Pradeep Srivalsan 223 for 5.
light
talk
light
about
Yagavi
precision.
says 300 loading.
GGK
I think-
Sanju 100 loading. GGK is saying.
I think only a few have said.
Ricky Patel.
Hello, Ricky Patel.
200.
200.
Chalo.
Mr. Sankhnil Goswami is gone with 178.
No, it's going to cross 220.
Ashok Patel,
225,
217.
232 is what I'm predicting.
See, Vansh Jain
217
says
back.
235. He's
Yeah, Vansh, I'm with you.
Jay Thakkar 178.
Hmm.
RJ Esports says Sanju.
And that is exactly the reason why India are batting first, because they have to score 232. As simple as that.
वाह 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 वाह. चलो भाई.
Yeah.
ओके जी.
Bye
बाय
bye.
बाय.
Bye-bye.
See you in
सी
the
या.
next-
वणक्कम.
Vanakkam.